built this on a rock, something steady past the clock. But there's a hairline fracture in the heart, and the plaster's starting to flake and fall. We painted over every scar to hide the truth of who we are. But the ground is soft beneath our feet, and the bitter tasting turns to sweet. I hear the timber start to groan, a sound I should have always known. We're living in a masterpiece that's begging for a slow release. We're standing on crumbling foundations, tired of the desperate negotiations. Every brick we laid with pride is just a place for us to hide. The walls are bowing, the roof is thin, letting all the cold rain in. How do we stay when the floor gives way on these crumbling foundations today? You're checking for leaks in the attic light, while I'm just trying to make it through the night. The blueprints say we're safe and sound, but I can feel us sinking in the ground. We used to be the tallest view, now I'm just looking for a way out of you. The windows crack under the strain of all the words we can't explain. We're standing on crumbling foundations, tired of the desperate negotiations. Every brick we laid with pride is just a place for us to hide. The walls are bowing, the roof is thin, letting all the cold rain in. How do we stay when the floor gives way on these crumbling foundations today? Oh, maybe we were doomed from the start to build a home inside a broken heart. We used the wrong sand, we used the wrong stone, and now we're falling all dust is settling on the lawn. The house is here, but the home is gone. Just a pile of wood and a broken door. I can't stand on this ground anymore. No, not anymore. I'm sweeping up the kitchen floor at 2 a.m. again, collecting all the always and the should have been. I found a piece of laughter tucked behind the pantry door, and a jagged bit of promise that doesn't glitter anymore. The frame is cracked, the glass is gone, picture's torn in two. I'm staring at the edges of a version of you that swore we were a masterpiece, a canvas made of light. But we're just a box of broken things I'm trying to set right. They say that time is healing, that the sharp parts wear away, but I'm still cutting my fingers on the things we didn't say. It's a puzzle with 1,000 parts, and half of them are lost. I'm trying to rebuild the bridge, no matter what it costs. But I'm just holding fragments of forever in my hands, tiny shards of me and you and all our hollow plans. I can glue the seams together, I can try to hide the lines, but a broken heart is heavy and it never truly shines. It's the ghost of a beginning, it's the echo of a vow, just the fragments of forever, and they're all I'm holding now. Found your favorite coffee mug, the one with the chipped rim. It reminds me of that winter when the world was feeling dim, and we thought that we were stronger than the gravity of life. But even diamonds shatter when the pressure is a knife. Now I'm sorting through the wreckage of the years we threw away, counting out the minutes in a shade of lonely gray. Every piece I pick up tells a story I can't finish, watching every color that we painted start to diminish. Maybe we weren't meant to be a statue carved in stone. Maybe we were sand castles that the tide has overgrown. I'm trying to find the center, I'm trying to find the spark, but it's hard to see the pattern when you're bleeding in the dark. Holding now. One piece for the road we took, one piece for the way you look, one piece for the I love you that didn't stick. The clock is just a hollow tick, just fragments, just dust, in a world that used to be us. The TV is humming to an empty couch. The tea's gone cold in the pot. I'm practicing how to stand perfectly still in this house that time forgot. I've memorized every crack in the ceiling, the way the dust dances in the hall. I'm waiting for a sound to break the skin of this hollow whitewashed wall. I open my mouth but the air stays thin, like the oxygen scared of the shape I'm in. I'm a ghost in a riot, a spark in the rain, trying to find a frequency for the pain. And I'm screaming into silence until my throat is raw and red, but the echo is a liar. It repeats the things you said. I'm tearing up the quiet, but the quiet doesn't flinch. I'm losing my mind inch by lonely inch. Can anybody hear the violence of me screaming into silence? The neighbors are mowing their lawns outside. I see them through the glass. They're living in a world of how are you, while I'm watching the seconds pass. I wanna crash the plates, I wanna break the frames, I wanna set the curtains on fire, just to see a flicker of something real in this kingdom of I'm tired. Is it a sound if there's no one to catch it? Is it a heart if there's no one to match it? I'm hitting the glass till my knuckles turn blue, but the silence is stronger than my memory of you. It's a wall, it's a weight, it's a heavy black sea, and it's swallowing every piece of me. Yeah, I'm screaming into silence until my throat is raw and red, but the echo is a liar. It repeats the things you said. I'm tearing up the quiet, but the quiet doesn't flinch. I'm losing my mind inch by lonely inch. Can anybody hear the violence of me screaming into silence? I'm looking at your picture on the nightstand, while you're looking at the skyline in the west. The coffee's getting bitter in my right hand, and I'm failing every how are you test. I watched your plane dissolve into the grave. 1,000 miles felt like a heartbeat then, but now the hours stretch and pull away until I don't know where you end and I begin. The map says it's a day of driving, but the map doesn't know the weight of the air. Between the good night and the good morning, and the feeling that you're almost there, but you're never there. Oh, the distance between us now is more than just the highway lines or state line ground. It's the static on the phone when we've run out of things to say. It's the way your voice sounds like it's drifting away. I'm reaching out across the empty space, trying to remember the texture of your face, but the miles are getting heavy, and I don't know how to bridge the distance between us now. The bed is like a desert on your side. I've stopped trying to smooth out the sheets. The ghost of you is hitching every ride, and every stranger that I pass upon the streets. You're talking about the people that you've met, and I'm nodding like I'm standing in the room. But the more you see, the more I start to fret that I'm just a flower left in the gloom. Is it a slow fade? Is it a long goodbye? Or just the natural curve of a darkening sky? They say that absence makes the heart grow fond, but I think it just leaves it out beyond the pond, where the water's too deep and the current's too strong, and together it's just a word in a song. Drifting away, I'm reaching out across the empty space, trying to remember the texture of your face, but the miles are getting heavy, and I don't know how to bridge the distance between us now. Check the time zone. Are you waking up? Or are you already dreaming of someone I don't know? The distance, it's the only thing left that's still growing.
Still walk the perimeter fence where the iron is rusted and cold. I'm still holding the seeds of someday, like a story that's already told. I brought the water, I brought the light, I stayed through the frost in the dead of the night. But the ground here is heavy, it's hardened like stone, just a graveyard of wishes I've carried alone. And nothing survives in the shadow you leave. It's hard to plant hope when it's too late to grieve. I'm down on my knees, but the colors won't show in the garden where nothing grows. No, the roses won't climb and the lilies won't bloom. There's no room for life in this empty that you looked when we broke the first layer of earth. You promised a harvest of gold, but tell me, what is a promise worth? Now the weeds are the only things keeping me company, tangled in memories of who we were meant to be. I'm digging for roots that have long since decayed in the silence of every prayer that I've prayed. Maybe the fault isn't yours or the rain. Maybe some soil is just poisoned by pain. I could pour out my heart till the well runs dry, but you can't grow a flower beneath a dead sky. So nothing survives in the shadow you leave. It's hard to plant hope when it's too late to grieve. I'm down on my knees, but the colors won't show in the garden where nothing grows. No, the roses won't climb and the lilies won't bloom. There's no room for life in this empty room. Just the dirt of the garden where nothing grows. I'm leaving the gate open wide tonight, in case the wind wants to sweep out the light. I'm dropping the shovel, I'm letting it go. Garden where nothing grows. I bought the paper, cream and thick, to match the wick of the candle flick. I sat down at the kitchen wood to say the things I never could. I spilled the ink and bared my soul about the ways you made me whole, and all the ways you tore the seams of every one of our shared dreams. 4 pages long, front and back, a road map through the heart we lack. I almost licked the envelope to send a final piece of hope, but I watched the edges turn to gold, and all the secrets that it holds curled into a black and gray and drifted silently away. You'll never read the part where I confess I still start songs and cry. The closure that I'm yearning for is turning into smoke on the floor from the letter I burned instead. There was a paragraph on page 2 about the red dress I wore
how I'm losing every fight with the silence in the hallway air, pretending that you're still right there. But I watch the edges turn to gold, and all the secrets that it holds curled into a black and gray, and drifted silently away. You'll never read the part where I confess I still start songs and cry. The closure that I'm yearning for is turning into smoke on the floor from the letter I burned instead. If I sent it, you might call, and we just stumble through it all. We trade the blame and play the part of two people with a broken heart. So I'll let the fire have the truth, the wasted years, the stolen you. The ashes sitting in the tray. I've got nothing left to say. No stamps to buy, no words to read. Just the oxygen I finally need. Goodbye to everything I said. And the letter I burned instead.
I checked the clock at 9:10, waiting for the silver line to creep across the hardwood floor like it used to do before. I pulled the curtains back so wide to see the glow you're in behind, but the sky is just a hollow shell, a story that I used to tell. The stars are hanging by a thread, like every word we ever said. The world is turning cold and fast into a night that's built to last. Now the moon doesn't rise anymore. It died the night you walked out the door. It's hiding somewhere in the black, waiting for you to come back. I'm reaching out to catch a beam, but I'm just drowning in a dream. The sun is gone, the stars are poor, and the moon doesn't rise anymore. I left your sweater on the chair, thinking I might find you there. If the light would only hit the sleep, I'd have a reason to believe. But the shadows haven't moved an inch. The silence is a heavy flinch. I'm staring at a vacant space where I used to trace your face. No, the moon doesn't rise anymore. It died the night you walked out the door. It's hiding somewhere in the
They say the tide still moves the sea, but nothing's moving inside of me. How can the earth keep spinning round with all this darkness I have found? I trade the dawn for one pale spark instead of living in this dark. The sky is empty, the garden's cold. The greatest story ever told just ended on a bathroom floor. And the moon, no, the moon doesn't rise anymore. The tide went out last Tuesday, and it hasn't come back since. It left behind the seaweed in a world that makes no sense. The sand is dry and dusty where the waves used to break. I built a home here by the water, for goodness sake. Now I'm walking through the wreckage of the life we used to know, staring at the horizon where the blue won't show. Just a flat, gray, empty plain where the ship should be. I am the shore that lost the sea. I can still taste the salt on my skin. I remember the pull and the beautiful sin of letting you crash into everything I was. Now there's nothing left to drown in, just the silence because I'm anchored down. But there's no water here, just the sound of the wind and the ghost of the fear that the flood won't return, that the current won't flow, that this is as far as my story will go. Just a lighthouse without a warning to give, just a memory of how we used to live, waiting for the high tide, waiting for the plea. I am the shore that lost the sea. The fishing boats are rusting in the mud and the clay. Their nets are hanging useless with nothing left to weigh. The children stop their searching for the shells that used to shine. They know the treasure left us when you stopped being mine. The moon still rises perfect, it pulls at the air above, but it can't bring back the ocean, it can't bring back the love. It's an empty kind of magic, a broken guarantee. I am the shore that lost the sea. They say the world is changing, that coastline's shift and fade, that a new geography of sorrow is being made. But I don't wanna
I am the shore that lost the sea. No waves, no rush, just the dust and the dry, cracked bottom of my trust. I'll be waiting here till the end of time, waiting for the tide to be mine.
We were planning for the summer breeze, planting seeds beneath the trees. We talked about the house upstairs and how we finally seal our fate. We lived in a permanent we will, climbing up a hopeful hill. The future felt like solid ground, the safest place I ever found. Tucked you in and kissed your hair, didn't know what it was and said. We set the alarm for 6 a.m. We never thought the light would end. We were ready for the morning sun, our life had only just begun. We made our promises and claimed a life before the picture frame. But the clock just stopped, the world went numb. My heart went cold, my mouth went dumb. The present tense became the past, a silent shadow built to last. When tomorrow never came. The coffee maker's on a timer still, a monument to a sudden chill. Your shoes are waiting by the door, you don't need them anymore. I clear the table, set the stage, and turn a non-existent page. They talk about today and now, but I forgot the when and had. We were ready for the morning sun, our life had only just begun. We made our promises and claimed a life before the picture frame. But the clock just stopped, the world went numb. My heart went cold, my mouth went dumb. The present tense became the past, a silent shadow built to last. When tomorrow never came. Future that we mapped so clear just dissolved into a single tear. No warning bells, no final fight, just swallowed by an endless night. I'm living in a static shock, staring at a silent clock. Tomorrow never came for you, it came for me in shades of blue. I have to live the will be now, without the earth and somehow. Yet tomorrow never came. And I'm still waiting for the dawn. Found a penny on the rug, right beside your favorite mug. It's been sitting there for 7 weeks, near the dust and the floorboard creaks. The TV's off, the kitchen still, The air has got a permanent chill, and I'm walking soft on the wooden beams, trying not to wake the ghost of dreams. I can almost hear the kitchen chair scraping back like you're still there. But when I turn to catch the sound, there's nothing but the quiet I've found. Now I'm standing in the hallway, staring at the floor, trying to remember what we were fighting for. The walls are just a skeleton, the ceiling's just a sieve for all the heavy memories that I've got left to give. It's just a house of echoes now, a hollow empty seam right here where the laughter used to live. There's a wine stain on the sofa arm from the night we lost our sense of calm. But mostly I see the blurry space where I used to look and find your face. We used to breathe until the windows fall. Now the oxygen is heavy and clogged. I'm a stranger in a familiar coat, with a goodbye lump stuck in my throat. And I'm standing in the hallway, staring at the floor, trying to remember what we were fighting for. The walls are just a skeleton, the ceiling's just a sieve for all the heavy memories that I've got left to give. It's just a house of echoes now, a hollow empty seam right here where the laughter used to live. It wasn't supposed to be this quiet. We were a beautiful, colorful riot, but the jokes went thin and the spark went gray, and we let the humor slip away. Now the only sound is the ticking clock and the ghost of a key inside the lock. Where the laughter used to live. It's so loud the way you're gone. The silence is singing our favorite song.